Growing up as a wee lad, some of my favorite memories are slapping steaks on the grill with my pops. But as I became a grown man child and moved out on my own, just as you, I learned the harsh reality that HOAs suck and don't allow you to have grills in your apartment balcony. So it forced me to evolve. It forced me to become something greater. And it ultimately forced me to cook my steaks on a cast iron skillet. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to do the same thing. So let's get into it. For this video, I'll be using a bone-in ribeye, but you can use your favorite cut of steak. Grab your extra salty salt rocks, go ahead and grab that salt and sprinkle it gently over your savory looking steak. Grab your peppercorn pellets, not to be confused with regular popcorn or traditional corn, and season your steak. Grab your Morton seasonal, go ahead and season your steak liberally, and this will cause an addiction, and I do not apologize for this. Enjoy. It is now time to step into our massage studio, give your steak that rub-a-dub-dub, and pretend you are a large German woman named Helga, and go ahead and flip your steak, and we'll do the same thing on the other side. Now that both the sides of our steak are now seasoned properly, go ahead and grab your meat mop, aka your ribeye steak, and go ahead and just rub it around, get all that seasoning off of your cutting board. And for all my Karen goblins lurking in the comments section out there, hiding in the crevices, my steak is 1 inch thick. Or if you don't have a measuring stick, it's approximately 2 pieces of bread thick. Or it's a holy Chick-fil-A sauce packet thick. Also, maybe you don't have that, it's also 2 miniature dark chocolate Kit Kats in thickness. Try those if you haven't. Or it's about a stick of butter thick. So those are a couple different relative measuring tools. Now let's get back to cooking the steak. Go ahead and turn your stovetop to medium heat, or in my case, it's about a 5. We want to add in our oil at this point. I'm using an extra virgin olive oil, but once your pan is hot, add this in there. As you can see, it's starting to smoke, and that's when we want to add our steak in. Now that our pan is to the proper cooking temperature, lay in your steak away from you. That's a splash zone you don't want to be in. Those oils are very hot. Go ahead and just firmly press your steak down into your pan so we can start to form that great crust from that heat in your cast iron skillet, and leave it there and don't move it. We will leave our steak in here for about 2.5 minutes, and as you can see, I like to move the oil around the pan so it touches all the sides of the steak. Our 2.5 minutes is now up, so go ahead and take your ribeye steak and flip it away from you because those oils are spicy. Go ahead and push it down because we want the same crust on this side, and check out that bone. If you have a furry friend, they could turn into a zombie at this point and attack you due to the smells. But if you do have a furry friend, let me know in the comment sections below what kind. Go ahead and add in your churned cow milk and cook your cow in it. I mean, add in your unsalted butter so that we can go ahead and baste our steak in it, since unsalted butter has a higher burning temperature than regular butter. Sorry, Mr. Cow, but we love you and thank you. Go ahead and add in your garlic cloves. I like to smush them down and release some of the garlic juices. This is all helpful in case your furry friend turned into a vampire instead of a zombie. Add in your thyme or thyme. This will make you hungrier than you already are. We also want to add in our rosemary into the pan. This is going to mix with our butter, and the butter is going to start to cook our herbs and start to release that aromatic pleasantry that you oh so want to smell. Let's go ahead and let's start basting our steak. Grab your thyme, go ahead and put it on top of your steak. Rub around your rosemary in that butter just so it gets a little bit of that butter and helps cook it and release some of the aromas. Add that on top of your steak with your garlic cloves, and this is where the magic's really going to start to happen, guys. What we're going to do is, now that our garlic's on top of our steak, we want to slightly tilt it so that we've got a pocket for all of our oil and butter to go down into the bottom of the pan. And you can just see it's beautiful right there. It's not burnt, and we're just going to start basting our steak. We're going to just keep getting that over every part of the steak, especially the herbs. That butter's really hot, so it's actually going to help continue to cook our steak in the center, and it's also going to help cook that garlic and the herbs, and all of those flavors are going to compile together, and they're going to seep down into the steak. And as those flavors are getting locked in, it's just going to explode in your mouth with every single bite. So we'll go ahead and we'll just keep basting our steak, and this is going to be fantastic. Our 1.5 minutes is now up from when we put in our butter and all the other ingredients. So let's take our meat thermometer and put it in the thickest part of the steak. And remember, we're going for 130 to 135 degrees. Check it out. You can see we're right there for a perfect medium rare. Now that our steak's done cooking, we want to take it off and let it rest for about 5 to 7 minutes. I like to put mine on a cutting board. I just think it's aesthetically appealing. And remember, our steak is going to cook up a little bit more after we take it off of the pan. So let that rest for 5 to 7 minutes. And this is what I like to do. We've got that wonderful garlic, butter, rosemary baste. I like to just sprinkle a little bit more of that on top of the steak as a nice little topping or a glaze. Our steak looks beautiful at this point, so let's set it down so that it can rest. Our steak is done resting, so take off the toppings. I'm really happy with the way this turned out. It looks absolutely beautiful. It smells delicious. So the moment you've been waiting for, let's cut into this and see how it turned out. Remember, we were going for a nice medium rare, which is about 130 to 135 degrees. But you can see we nailed it, guys. It's really simple, especially when you got a meat thermometer, but check out how beautiful the inside looks. It's that nice medium rare. It smells and looks delicious. But let me go ahead and invite you to the table, and we'll go ahead and we'll taste test this bad boy. We just finished cooking our ribeye steak on the skillet. We got that delicious sear. We got our delicious medium rare. So let's take a bite and see how she is. All right. Look at that. Cheers. It's delicious. First thing you get is the butter that we basted the steak in because it seeped in through the steak. You get the crisp of the nice crust that's on there from the skillet, which is why I love using the skillet versus like using a grill. I love the grill because you get flavors that you can't get otherwise with the grill. But this crust, it's so even and consistent. That's one of the things that I love about it. You also get the garlic, the rosemary, and the thyme. You already saw that, but guys, this is one of my favorite ways to cook a delicious steak. So if you guys want to support the channel, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, share, do all those good things. And if you want to help fill in my baby mustache, guys, you can also feel free to buy me a coffee. Links in the description below. Much love. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.